Time to do the hello everybody. My name is Paul Sly. So you call me Paul. Sorry to mess that one up. And time for the last mission.
In order to overcome John Bison in the Lumberjack game, we'll need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house. We'll use it to direct the eagles' protective instincts against Bison.
Sure, sounds easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide? When the oil main's all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flame should give me some extra altitude.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
So I guess part 2 of what I would like from 358 Days Over 2 remake, probably. Now some of you may say, oh, Paul, you said you wanted Captain Hook, but why not Peter Pan? Well, I guess I have a good reason for that. Let's say, hypothetically, we had like a small budget or something like that. Peter Pan did not show up in 358 Days Over 2. And like anything. Anyway, be careful of the red stuff. At the bottom of the tornado, you will singe your tail. But Captain Hook did show up. And I guess one more surprise character, I guess I would like to see Pete. You find him as a boss, and he's also a major character. Try to add that. I guess for the story, I guess it's kind of the same. But I guess one thing I would like to see is like more magic adding in. Because in Kingdom Hearts, you have a wide assortment of magic. So basically, instead of like the base game, you get fire, ice, electricity, and healing, wind, and healing yourself. Okay, so be careful of the birds.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Yeah, watch out for the birds. Their wings will... Yeah, if you get hit once... You're falling back down. You're restarting it from the beginning, which is not good. So I would like to say, and I think I mentioned healing yourself as a magic property. If I'm going to be redundant, but I would like to see like more magical things or whatever. Like a certain element. All right, so we just got to make the. We just need to take the egg back, but just be careful not to get hit, otherwise you'll damage the egg. Which is also not good. Alright, and we just need to... Whoops. Oh no. Just gonna throw this out there. Don't mind if I do, buddy. This guy might have something. Let's see what he has. Just coins. Alright, I'm not gonna be patient. Oh, and be careful, as the eagles will spawn and hit you. Alright, now on to the final mission.
To beat John Bison at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bison up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Bison from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby graveling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bason's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
Alright, let's do this. So I guess what made the game very special or stand out to me for 358 Days Over 2 is sort of like the multiplayer aspect, which I already mentioned. So I think I can see either online or local multiplayer.
Okay, guys, let's head down there with those talons from John Bison. Sly, try to keep a low profile when we get close. We don't want him to recognize you.
Alright, let's do this. And I guess the reason why they weren't like playable in the, sorry.
Sir, we humble lumberjacks would like to participate in your lumberjack games.
Think you've got what it takes to win the clockwork talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner.
Oh, how much is it? And he just says 2,000 coins. I'm like, darn it.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get. This year's first event will be a power chopping contest. Not like anyone's ever gonna beat my record, but let 'em try.
Alright, so all you gotta do is hit the X button when it's over the log. It's very forgiving, to be honest.
Not bad, Hippo. But watch and learn as I destroy that log without even breaking a sweat.
Alright. Now we play as Bentley. Just need to wait a little bit.
Okay, Bentley, you're on. Plant the evil egg on Bison, and the angry eagle parent should swoop in and throw off his axe time.
You know, I don't know why the dogs aren't noticed, so be careful with the eagles. Oh. Just go forward, you know, just saying. Don't go back, otherwise you're gonna, you know, get hit by the eagle. But stay away from, like, the middle of the shadow, I will say. Alright. You know, I don't know why I'm not using my jetpack to fly over there. You know, it's convenient that these ice aren't just drifting away by the current of the water. Alright, zeros.
What? I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect tens, right?
Hey, he's cheating. Wait, we're cheating. So I guess it's fair.
Let's see how you handle a vertical wall of ice.
Alright, so this part could be tricky. So you just gotta time it. You know, just do whatever you can to go straight up. It's this part, the electricity. Wait for the electricity to go. Alright, now for part 2 of the tricky part.
Now, watch and learn as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
Hurry! Use those grapples to hook onto Bison. You will need to hook him with all 3 lines to pull him off the wall.
Alright, so one thing about when you get to the grappling hook, do not fire immediately. Wait for John to move. Aim carefully. And then fire. So I'm just gonna wait for him to move. Oh wait, that was too high. Alright, that's 2. Let's get him with a third. Symbol's up there. Actually, I'm just gonna wait. Got him. Ooh. Even though it was close, you know, I still did it.
It seems you have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about the judge from last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10? I see we're tied with only one event to go. Unfortunately for you, I The spinning log competition.
Okay, looks easy enough. I just need to stay out of the water.
No, you cannot use your jetpack. Whoa. You know, it's fine. You know, I think originally Disney said no to letting the Disney characters fight each other. Oh no. Because, I don't know, family friendly and all that. But I think today's society, you know, with Smash Brothers and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawls and all that, you know, I think they can ease up. Also, that's another thing you can do with the multiplayer. You can like fight each other. In like the Kingdom Hearts style. That was also a highlight. You can turn it off, you know, you can hit each other and you can turn it off. You know, I'm just trying to stay focused on this. Can I use my jetpack? Hypothetically. No, I cannot.
I'll give you that. Now, watch how a skilled log roller does it.
This is crazy. John Bison has got those judges so intimidated, there's no way he can lose.
You're right, Murray. Those guys need to go. Okay, I'm just making this up on the fly, but what if I were to lure the judges one by one into that cave? Once inside, you two will knock them out and take their clothes.
Genius! When all three judges have been restrained, we'll be able to don our disguises and take their place at the judges' table. Sly, you can use the alarm clock gadget to distract the judges and lure them into the cave.
That's a great plan, Sly, but you'll have to move fast. Once John Bison finishes the log rolling event, the gig is up.
Okay, two things. One, this sounds like a bad idea because he's just gonna threaten to hurt you guys. Like he's gonna do those ducks. So even hold on, real quick. Let me just. So even also, I don't think I need to do all three. Like maybe I could just get one duck in there. All right. So put a clock on each platform. Put it right next to the cave. Jump in this barrel. Make sure the duck doesn't see you. Repeat this 3 times. Alright. I say try to aim for the center of the platforms. And you will have to keep this up before the duck runs back. If he runs back, you gotta do it all over, wasting a bunch of time. Alright, now I gotta get Sly. Aim. Jump in the barrel. Alright, and that is it. You know, I'm surprised I did this first try. Well, you know, with everything, to be honest. Usually I mess up. Oh, shoot.
The scrawny raccoon and his annoying friends. Well, if you want the challenge, then why don't you just take them?
Wait, how did that hit Bentley? Like I see, I saw it hit Murray. I saw it bounce off, hit Sly.
Oh, my aching head. Those talents really pack a punch. Sly! Hurry! Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake, but not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
What? Where are we? What's going on?
This looks like the sawmill control room. Bison must have thrown us in here for interrogation later. I, for one, would like to escape before he returns.
It looks like we're pretty well sealed in here. Unless
Unless what?
you can fit through that hole.
I think I could squeeze through there. I'll drop down and try to free you guys from the outside. If there's any trouble, I'll call with this walkie-talkie. You might be able to help me with these sawmill controls.
While you guys do that, I'll try prying open that steel door. Given enough time, I might be able to make some progress.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck, Bentley. And remember to shout if I can help you from up here.
All right. Let's do this.
Bentley, you okay? I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
I'll be fine. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Well now, Candy Bridges. I should have figured a puny turtle like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you, boy. I ain't stupid. When y'all were unconscious, me and my boys paid a visit to your hideout and found all them clockwork parts.
Ooh.
Hey, dude, Arpeggio is willing to plunk down a king's ransom for the whole lot. I even threw in the talons.
You sold all the...
You know that feeling when you worked very hard for something? You know, you put in the effort, and then it just gets all taken away, and you have to start from square one again.
Turtles are too stupid to know a woodcutter from a woodchuck.
That's it. Time I showed you just how stupid we turtles really are. Slide on my command.
I hear you.
Prepare yourself, Bison. On guard.
Okay, Walnut. Get ready for a smushing.
Call out which lever I should.
Hold on a second. Okay, so Sly's gonna help. So Sly's gonna help us out with the. So Sly's gonna help with the controls. One thing about this boss fight is you can get yourself hurt.
Boys, let's get this varmint.
So be aware of your surroundings.
There you go.
I wasn't aware. Hold on. Run, 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 run.
Done.
Time for Peking Duck.
On it. 10-4.
You know, thank God it's the ducks and not the moose. You know, they have the guns.
Yep.
Join me some Peking Duck.
Dynamite, turtle.
Alright, now for the third and final hardest part. He'll throw dynamite.
Done. Okay. On it.
Whoa! That was close.
Come out, boys. Let's get to killing.
Okay, I guess this is the third and final part.
All right.
I just need to run. Man, ran into the saw again. It's like getting hit by a parked car. Almost got that saw again. Okay, did it.
Tarnation. I've been done in by some poor-eyed turtle. Times have changed.
Once again, brains triumph over brawn.
Nice. But it's not over yet.
Good job, little buddy. That was some fast thinking.
Don't forget about me.
You did a great job opening that door, Murray.
Thanks.
Attention, John Bison. Arpeggio's carrier blimp will arrive to pick up the Northern Light battery in exactly 1 minute.
Okay, enough patting ourselves on the back. If we're going to get the clockwork parts back, we need to get onto that blimp.
The silo battery isn't far. If we run, we can make it.
Enough talk. Let's move.
Alright, let's get going. You know, I'd say this is one of the missions where I don't care if an enemy sees me because we're just running away anyway.
Take a leg. That blimp's on its way.
Oh, here, which one was it? This one. Go fast. You know, that wasn't so bad, to be honest. I could just jump on the sheet or whatever. You know, why do I need Murray for that? And I think that's the blimp. Alright, job complete, I guess. We didn't get a talent and all our stuff got stolen.
As we shut ourselves into
That
the
we stole.
battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that John Bison's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our clockwork parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life. I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up to him.
Darn. Anyway, before I end this part, there's also something else. I believe this is our final secret video. The last secret video is just showing the end credits, I believe. So we just need to wait. I'll be silent.
Sly Cooper is cunning, cool. He's... Am I supposed to look in the camera at you?
Tell me about Sly Cooper. Well, Sly Cooper is a thief, and he's a different type of thief. He's cool, he's tough, but he's got to be lovable at the same time. And he's also a really good-looking guy, and he has a sexy voice. Just...
I'd say about a month into development, we came up with a one-sentence description that really has guided the development of the product. And the one sentence was, Sly and the gang work together to pull off a string of big heists.
When I say heist, I mean like classic Hollywood heist film kind of heist, where the last third of the film is all about this big, spectacular, elaborate crime involving many thieves working together to do something huge.
We knew we wanted to do something a little different than the first Sly. We wanted to broaden some of the gameplay elements, broaden the environments, have more characters in the game. You actually use all the different characters' skills in different ways and different combos, and it really makes for a really fun experience.
There's backstabbing, there's betrayal, there's a jailbreak.
Yep, there was. And it was dark.
Sneakiness is different things to different people. For some people, it's being sneaky. For some people, it's being agile. We want Sly the Thief to really encompass all of these things.
It is really fun and really thiefy to be on the top of the roost, scaling across the level, running across wires, looking down at guards looking for you.
I think we all would love to be able to do the things Sly does, just to be able to jump from rooftop to rooftop, land like a cat on top of a wire and scamper down it. If I did that, I'd break an ankle.
Two things that we try to keep in mind when we start any drawing of Sly is, number one would be definitely the silhouette, creating a strong silhouette, which is especially important in animation. And number two is motion. He's always kind of forward-moving, low to the ground, and try to get a lot of motion, and usually just start off with a couple of lines and let that be sort of his overall arcing motion. It'll be like his spine and his supporting leg, and off of that just sort of compose where his details are going to be.
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Sly is the charismatic leader of the Band of Thieves. He's got that moxie, he's got that skill under pressure that makes him special.
Sly Cooper is deeply involved with two ladies, Inspector Carmelita Fox and Constable Neela. He's kind of flirty with both of them.
Why don't you and I go out on the town?
And their relationship is actually one of the major narrative threads for the whole game.
We're on for that date in Wally. Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Let the security computer. Presto, all clear.
Bentley is the brain of the organization, the guy with the gadgets. He's just really fun.
People have said that I resemble the character that I did the voice for, Bentley, and I guess I can see that. I mean, I am mostly human, but there's a little part of me that is a turtle.
Any good heist needs someone who's gonna work the bombs, and clearly that's Bentley.
Now head back to the safe house with those pictures and let's get a plan together.
Bentley really looks like Bentley, and Murray kind of looks like Murray, and they act like it. If people say that Bentley's the brains, Murray is definitely the brawn. He's all about freedom, you know? Just let it go. Yeah, baby. Let it all hang out.
Murray is like big and a brawler. He's kind of the muscle of the crew.
Murray can lift these guys up above his head and toss them into flames or into the water or off of buildings and things like that, and it's kind of all manner of slapsticky ways for them to be dispatched.
The Murray scores again!
Murray wants to do things the way Sly would do them, but it's sort of Murray's version of that, and it's a little bit oafier. He's really trying to make himself really small, too, because, of course, he's got a lot to hide.
This is a universe in pantslessness. Hence, no pants. No pants.
Yeah, I don't wear pants. And I like to hang out with little furry animals. That's what makes it so real. They're just being themselves.
This game, we really wanted it a lot more to be about doing something rather than just going somewhere. And as a result, one of the things we really focused on this game was to really work on the AI.
Sly's able to handle different classes of enemies in the game, and it tends to be the ones that are dangerous to him. Walk the streets and are patrolling and guarding the areas.
The guards are just more intelligent and more sophisticated, which makes getting from point A to point B in the world both unique and interesting for every player who goes through it. No two players will have the same experience traveling through the Sly world.
When we get a level from the 3D modelers, we have a lot of communication between them during the process of when it's being built before it's handed off. And basically we have a great foundation to work with because you need a good 3D foundation to put the maps on. For us, the environments, we really wanted to make them beautiful and interesting, but never more important than Sly. Not just artistically, but also game-wise, they should be fun to play in. Very jungle gym. They should feel very stealthy. You should feel when you're playing in these worlds, I can't believe I'm getting to do this.
You and the rest of the clogging have to be stopped. Oh! Let's dance!
Here I am king. Oh, it's tough being this tough.
You learn too much about the claw guy.
Immortality is what I seek.
Dimitri is this lounge lizard who runs a seedy nightclub.
He's a master forger / counterfeiter.
Look, I'm sure that cats in a bag like us can work something out.
The coolest part about Dimitri is how he talks. English is his second language, and he learned all his English from watching hip-hop videos.
Have you no vision? Hearing what I mean to you?
John grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, turned to selling illegal spices. He's come up in the world and he's basically trying to buy his way into royalty. He's just a low-level street thug in rich robes.
All I see is a fat, pathetic weakling.
The Contessa is a creepy spider, an expert in hypnosis, and works for Interpol, the police agency.
She decides to open up this rehabilitation clinic for criminals. But wait, it's just a scam, because it's really a front so that she can hypnotize criminals into telling her where they've hidden their loot.
You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan. Oh,
John Bison was a prospector. He got buried in an avalanche for 100+ years, and he thawed out. And he's decided that he's going to push back the wilderness.
He loves strip mining. He loves clear cutting of trees.
He's just a product of his time. He just happens to be living 100 years later. So his entire mission in life is to tame the West.
As my father said, the only good fish is an eaten fish.
Arpeggio is a small flightless bird, and because he can't fly, he's completely enthralled with all the flying machines of Da Vinci.
When they said I was playing the parrot, I was kind of like, oh, they'll love it when I come walking in. Hi, I'm the parrot.
know. Welcome to Sucker Punch Productions. Are you recording? No, that was awful.
I think one of the real big strengths of Sucker Punch is it's a very creative team that tends to push themselves.
What's this wire here? That is to make sure that Nate is working. It's always been a collaborative effort all the way through the pipeline. And the pipeline is set up like that, specifically so that everybody gets their chance to inject themselves into what they're doing.
Hey, how's it going? We've been really lucky in that we've just gotten really great people on board to do the kinds of things that we need to do, making a really great game.
Well, we're crazy.
Do you want any dialect or anything to make it appeal to the European gaming market? Raccoons, squirrels, turtles. Sly Cooper 2 is the finest game you'll ever play this year.
Thank you, Sucker Punch, for making this game for us. Anyway, I think we're going to call a part right here. Probably in the next part, this is going to be the last chapter of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Yeah, we've been through all 8 chapters. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Paul Williams, or you can call me Paul, and I'll see you again next time. Have a good day.